Paris isn't the oldest underground in the world. In fact, the London Underground opened its doors to the public in 1863, almost 40 years before Paris.
Across Europe, in Glasgow and Budapest, other subway systems were built. Meanwhile, here, all kinds of creative and outrageous proposals were made to solve their traffic problems. Finally, an electric underground network was agreed on and work began tout de suite.
It opens its doors in the heart of Paris 125 years ago at the Paris World Fair in 1900. Right here at Hôtel de Ville, one of its first stations opened on Line 1.
For the people of Paris, it was an immediate success. Within 5 months, 4 million passengers had used it.
This is the first original entrance designed by the French architect Hector Guimard, a pioneer of the Art Nouveau movement. He was also responsible for Le Style Métro typography, a logo that defined the era. And it still has the glass-covered canopy, one of only 2 in the world. Personally, I really like the style, but unfortunately for him, at the time, people found it very elaborate and un-French, so much so that his contract ended abruptly in 1904.
More than just a transportation system, the Paris Metro had a part to play in defining the history of the city. 85 years ago, during World War II, on the 14th of June 1940, Paris fell to Germany and the Nazi occupation began. Over 1 million people fled the capital to the south of France, my family included. My grandmother was just a baby when they escaped. As the German occupation intensified its grip on the capital, conditions got worse for many Parisians, until a pivotal moment on August the 21st, 1941.
Right here at Barbès-Rochechouart station at 8 a.m., a German naval officer was waiting on the platform. He didn't know he was being followed by 21-year-old Pierre Georges, along with his French resistance comrades.
In revenge for the murder of a fellow partisan the previous week, a revolver was pulled and the officer was shot dead.
The young assassins escaped into the commotion.
It was the first targeted killing of a member of the German occupation forces in Paris.
And the consequences for the French people were brutal.
In retaliation, Hitler ordered the execution of hundreds of hostages being held in prisons.
The streets of Paris are deserted. Outside our world hears only rumors of what may be happening to something like 4 million people of its city and suburbs. But Paris was stirring. Like magic, weapons appeared. Under the nose of the Gestapo, they had collected enough to arm 50,000 of their men.
The resistance swelled in numbers and the city was finally liberated on the 26th of August, 1944.
The Travel Show, your essential guide wherever you're heading. Every weekend on BBC News.